Hello, my name is Daniel Lee and I'll be showing you how to do lesson 6. So lesson 6 contains one-step equations, function notations, and two-step equations. These three concepts were reviewed on the previous episodes, but just to review, one-step equations require only one step to get an output from the equation. Function notations are the use of certain functions to output certain answers, and two-step equations require two steps to get an output from the equation. So for this one, for number 9, for one-step equations, I'll be doing number 9. For function notations, I'll be doing 1 and 7. And for two-step equations, I'll be doing 1 and 4. So for one-step equations, though this looks difficult, you just need to break it down to its components. Negative 6 plus 2, that's just negative 4. Times negative 5, that's just 20. Times negative 4 is negative 80. Times negative 4, again, is 320. Now, you have 320 plus 5 times 4. So 4 times 325, because 320 plus 5 is 325, is equal to 1,300. 1,300. Because if you multiply 325 times 4, that will give you 1,300. Moving on. Function notations. So we see that g is our function, is the function that we will be using. So we go over and we copy down the equation. 2 plus x minus 1 times negative 6. Now you have the input 2. So what you need to do is 2 plus, substitute all values of x with the input. 2 minus 1 times negative 6. There you go. Now, what do you do first? Negative 1 times negative 6. Well, let's just plus 6. So 2 plus 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is just 8. Plus 2 is 10. Moving on. Now, this is 3/4 f 1/2 as an input using the f equation, and 5/4 g using the g equation with the input 4. So it's best to start one by one, especially with long equations like this. So let's start off with function f. Now we can see here that function f is hard to decipher because there's these 3 negative x's, and we can simplify this component of the equation. So what we can do is write down fx is equal to negative 3 minus negative 4 squared minus 3x, because that's just 3 negative x's. So what you do here is 3 plus 4, which is 7, negative 7 squared, which is 49 minus 3x, right? So this equation is the same thing as this equation, but just simplified. So we can use this equation and replace it with the input. So because this is the function f, we can write 3/4 times 49 minus 3 times 1/2, because our input is 1/2 and we put our inputs in x, minus 5/4. Now let's look at g. What's the function of g? Gx is equal to 2 plus x minus 1 times negative 6. So can we simplify this? Yeah, we can. Gx is equal to 2 plus x minus 1 times negative 6, right? So negative 6 times negative 1 is just 6. So that's positive 6. X plus 6 plus 2, right? Now, we have x plus 6 plus 2, so that would just be x plus 8. So now we know that g of x is equivalent to x plus 8, So what we can say is we can substitute the x values with the input 4 plus 8. Now we can just calculate the answers. 49 minus 3 halves minus 5 fourths, 12 times 12. So you can simplify. That'll give you 15. And for here, we can change 49 and multiply it by 2 to get 49 2 to get 98 over 2, so that they can share the same denominator. So that would be 98 divided by 2 minus 3 halves, right? So from there, you just do 98 minus 3, which is 95 over 2. Over 2 minus 15. So we multiply them all together, and we get 4 times 2 is 8. 95 times 3 is 15. 28. 285 minus 15. Now we want to share the same denominators so we can combine them together. So what we have to do is we have to multiply 15 by 8. So 8 times 5 is 40. 8 plus 4 is 12, so it's 120. So 120 over 8 minus 285 divided by 8. So what does that equal? 285 minus 120, that's 5, and 1 is 2, 6, 2 minus 1 is 1. 165. 165 divided by 8. And that will be your answer for this equation. Moving on. Two-step equations. Now, your first step, 2x plus 5x is 7x equals 6. Your second step is divide by 7 so we can make x alone. So the answer would be x is equal to 6 over 7. Moving on. Now, you have negative 20x minus negative 3x. So what we can do is we can simplify it. Negative 20x plus 3x is equal to 5x plus 5. Now we want all the x's on one side, so what we can do is we can subtract 5x from here and move it over here. Negative 20x plus 3x minus 5x is equal to 5. Now, our first step would be to combine all these like terms. So negative 25x plus 3, negative 25x plus 3x is equal to 5, which is negative 22x is equal to 5. Right? So then our second step would be to divide negative 22 on both sides so we can get x alone. So x is equal to negative 5 over 22. And that will be our answer for number 4. Well, so that's going to be it for lesson 6. If to get more practice, it's crucial to do the other problems as well. And you can check your answers on the answer sheet as well. Well, I hope you learned something today, and I hope you have a great day.